into deep flow. If you're on your back, feel free to stay there. There's also option for Balasana, child's pose, or any comfortable seats. If we choose a seat, we want to be down at the knees and ensure that they're below the hip joints if they're not, and bringing your seat up on a block. Wherever we are, we want to feel grounded to the earth below, so finding comfort, a sense of surrender, and a sense of release. Let the palms rest face down, whether they're face down on the lap or the belly in the heart or by your side to the earth. The palms connect. We come into our Dirga Pranayama, 3-part yogic breath, inviting breath into the belly. Ujjayi Pranayama, ocean whisper, a constriction in the back of the throat. We soften in the face in the next exhale. We lightly place the tongue to rest in the roof of the mouth, gently behind the front teeth, encouraging the energetic flow in the body. As we continue on through the month of November, we'll be focusing on the Muladhara chakra, or root chakra, or energy center in the body, as it also coincides with the law of karma. So the asanas and pranayamas we move through in these classes are to bring about harmony in the law of karma, what it is you put out into the world, and therefore what comes back to you. But also grounding you into where you are, only in your own physical body, but also grounding yourself into where you are in this moment of life. So we're grounded in our Muladhara chakra. You're able to move through the challenges, the setbacks, the joys, the sorrows, in a smooth and calm manner. We know that our true home is here in this moment, in the present, and in your body. So we experience that on our yoga mats through our breath, and the breath leading movements throughout the physical body. We need to gaze in and notice and learn, most of all experience. So as we see ourselves as that outsider looking in, we're truly allowing ourselves a full experience of the present moment. We begin to dissolve that self-judgment, replace that with self-love and acceptance. You need to watch your body unfold. So just notice here in these first few moments of your breath, aware just want to make sure that it's not digging into the knee joint. So you want it below the knees. Let the arms hang heavy, head is heavy. As we squeeze into the calves, we feel our thigh bones press back. We can go in a forward fold. We're asking that tail to curl under to engage the low belly, Uddiyana Bandha. On your next inhale, draw up the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha or root lock. So holding all of this energy in the low body to create that stability and create that strength. Let your next breath in like there is a cord attached to the navel. Pull slowly up as you round about halfway up. No effort with the upper body other than the navel to the spine. As you exhale, that cord slowly lowers you down just like you're a puppet. So we continue with our elephant breath. Each inhale, only slowly roll up. Each exhale, long, we lower back down. Muladhara chakra is our energy center of safety, of trust. So demon is fear. So it's our root nature. We all have fear. What are we scared of? So in our yoga practice, the beauty is we don't need story, we don't need to identify, we don't need to list things. We just know that these breathing practices paired with these asanas, postures and movements, vinyasas, postures led by breath, have a profound effect on not only our energy centers, but our physical body as well. So we're releasing here into the earth, but we're standing in our own strength and stability. So standing within this strength creates trust, creates safety. The exhale creates a release and letting go. Om and Lam, a very powerful breath to root you and ground you, to empower you, to lighten you. Take 2 more rounds, nice and slow. And then slowly, after those 2 rounds, just roll on up to Tadasana, mountain pose. Head and chin are last to lift. Feel that same rootedness in the low body. Maybe a slight rock side to side. Maybe back and forth. Maybe even in a slight circle, just to start to feel and connect with all 4 corners of each foot. Going in a circle, just gently reverse that direction. So how strong is your low body here in your Tadasana? I am strong and stable like a mountain. Om, Lam. We still have that engagement of the tail lengthening down. If we have movement in the body, we slowly come to some stillness to really anchor our roots into the earth. Our fingers are spread wide, and the fingertips are yearning down towards the earth to create space between shoulders and ears. Each inhale, Om, breathe up through the soles of the feet to the crown of the head. Each exhale, Lam, shoulders melt down. So see if we can continue to keep that strength in our Tadasana, but then soften around that strength. So we're not like a soldier at attention. We are strong within our own bodies, but we are also soft. Om and Lam. I am strong and stable like a mountain. Take one more inhale here. One more exhale. And then on your next inhale, bend through the knees, slowly arms rise up to the sky. As we exhale long, we keep that tail scooped under as we hinge forward at the hips. Spine lengthening, legs strong. Let your inhale lift you halfway up, tail still scooped, shoulder blades drawing back to a nice flat back. Pause here in your halfway lift. Breathe deep into the spine as crown reaches forward to the front of your room. Palms are facing down. They're connected with the shins or up by our sides. If our palms are by our sides, it's as if we have tables that you're pressing into. Inhale, scooping, inhale. One more breath in. Exhale, slowly we lower. We slowly pulse with the breath. As we inhale, Om, we lift halfway up. Feel the crown of the head press into the pelvis. Press your chin back and right out. Exhale, long, Om. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice and slow. Exhale, Om. Let your next breath in. Bring you halfway up one more time. Hold here. Engage your Mula Bandha. Engage your Uddiyana Bandha. Bring up the squeeze of the pelvic floor. The bottom of the exhale. Navel is drawing it to the back of the spine. One more breath in with a smile. Exhale, fold. Slowly remove the block, but keep the legs engaged. Notice the difference without the block, but don't compromise lessening your strength. Let your next inhale bring you all the way back up to Tadasana. Exhale, long, hands to heart center. So we'll move through 3 of these sun salutations, keeping strength, awareness in the low body. Inhale, Om, we reach up. Long, hinge forward. Om, halfway. Long, Om. Sweep it out. Maybe that back bend is there for you. Hands to heart center. Pause for an inhale. And an exhale. Oh, lift up. Lam, Om. Om, halfway. Lam, fold. Inhale. As we sweep up, we're pressing through feet. We're light through the chest. The exhale draws energy into heart center. Again, one inhale. One exhale. Again, maybe challenging yourself with that eyesight here. Just play, have that same lightness as a child. Inhaling, Om, lift. Lam, fold. Om, halfway lift. Lam, fold. Slowly, hands walk back out to your downward facing dog. Notice the difference in your body. Take one more inhale, one more exhale, and then on your next breath in, we come forward to our plank pose, and we'll lower the knees to the mat. Just like our table, arm bones are sinking into the sockets. Actively scoop the tail under, and then draw the navel into the back of the spine. Okay, notice our chin is dropped. Let it float forward as you breathe length into sides of the neck, up the crown of the head. As you exhale, you're actively drawing shoulder blades to wrap the spine and melt heart towards the earth. Om. Lam. Taking one more inhale. Exhale slowly, come all the way down to the belly. From here we take Sphinx pose, but to set ourselves up, bring palms underneath the forehead. Inhale, right leg floats up off the mat. Draw it to the back of the room. Feel that right hip open up, maybe even lifting the thigh and hip off of the mat. And then on your next exhale, breathe it back down to the earth. Feel the tops of the foot connect with the earth as kneecap lifts, and you inhale, floating left leg up. Opening up as you draw it towards the back of the room, and let your next exhale lower you back down, long. So we engage the low body. We're anchoring ourselves into the earth here as the pelvis presses firmly into the earth. Kneecaps lift as muscles hug the bones of the lower body, and all 10 toes are clipped into the mat. Bringing elbows underneath the shoulders, palms spread wide. We maintain this connectedness of the low body, but we also have our 2 bandhas or energy locks in the lower chakras. We're bringing up the squeeze of the pelvic floor and we're pressing it into the earth. Uddiyana Bandha, draw the navel up into the rib cage, connecting with back of spine. We're pressing to the palms, but we're actually drawing the elbows back. So it's pressing heart forward as shoulder heads drop back and down. You're soft in the face, sides of neck are long, and gaze is where the heart is shining. So we're not trying to look up and back and crunch through the back neck. We are breathing length into the neck. And maybe eyes are closed or a soft one-pointed focus. Everything else around it blurs. Drishti gaze. You can enjoy this strength, enjoy this rootedness, also enjoy this heart opening to trust yourself and those around you. Om. Lam. We open ourselves to positive emotions like invoking more trust in our yoga practice on the mat, trusting yourself to always respect your body and go where it feels the best instead of pushing ourselves to get somewhere or to look a certain way. Begin to dissolve the fears of the Muladhara chakra. We need to dissolve our blockages in this area of the body. Om. Lam. Take one more breath in. Exhale, slowly come down to the forehead. Palms come underneath the shoulders. Inhale, press up to all fours. Exhale, come back to your child's pose. And this time bring the knees together and let the hands come back by the feet as shoulders round forward. And again, support yourself with a block if that is more comfortable for neck and shoulders. Just making sure that we have that solid connection of the forehead. Long. We're in our childlike qualities of our yoga practice. Always seeking, always discovering. Breathe in that connection to your physical world, to your body, to the earth below, to those around you with the sound of your Ujjayi pranayama. Om. Lam. down dog. Your inhale, raise the right leg up to the sky. As we exhale, we slowly draw the knee towards the nose, round through the back, tuck the chin, and shift shoulders over wrists. Inhale, lift up and back to three-legged dog. Exhale, slowly draw knee to nose, maybe give it a kiss. And let your inhale draw you up and back. We'll take this one more time. Hold right leg lift. Long, slow, and controlled. Inhale, float right foot forward. Virabhadrasana 2, spin the back foot down. Open. So, in Virabha 2, we want both hip bones pointing to the side wall. I think we have a longer stance here. Your hips are pointing to your side wall, and you feel that right knee yearn towards the right pinky as arms are reaching out. Our shoulders are stacked over our hips here. So you feel a nice long energy breathing in. Exhale, shoulders not on the back. Draw up the squeeze of the pelvic floor. Lock in your energy. And invite in that same essence of Tadasana here. So even though our legs are apart, we're still squeezing them in towards one another. Still equally connected through both feet. Om. Lam. Take an inhale. Right hand lifts up, reaches forward. Exhale, lift up and back. Reverse warrior. Then through the left elbow. Let the forearm rest at the base of the tail to continue to remind it to scoop under, to remind you to drop the squeeze of the pelvic floor. Take one more inhale. Exhale, partner hands down to the mat. Pause here in a low lunge. So the left heel lifts up. So we find our pyramid pose here. So we slowly hop that left foot part way in. We have the option for either hands can come to the blocks here, so shoulders stack over the wrists, or hands come to the hips. Wherever we are, we inhale as we're lifted halfway up, just like our halfway lift in our forward fold. We're drawing right hip back, left hip forward, and tail is tucked, and we're strong as we squeeze legs towards one another. One more inhale. And as we exhale, slowly we lower all the way down over our front leg. Head releases. Hands are connected to something solid. So again, either the mat or blocks. So that front leg, we're trying to keep straight. So it's not how wide our stance is. We want both feet to firmly connect to the earth. So we're grounding here. So if you notice that back heel not making a solid connection, walk the foot forward. Feel the same energy in the soles of your feet as you do in your Tadasana. Om. Lam. Take one more inhale. Exhale, left foot steps forward to meet the right. Forward, forward. Take a breath in and halfway up. Exhale, long. Hold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Maybe that back bend. Find that smile, that joy here. And exhale, draw it into heart center. Pause for an inhale. And an exhale. Are we in that same Tadasana as we were when we were squeezing the block together? The feet can be a touch or they can be hip distance, but that energy is the same. Om. Long. Slow with your breath. Inhale, lifting arms up to the sky. Exhale, hinging forward, folding here, long. Inhale, halfway lift. fold. Step back to your downward facing dog. So slow and controlled with your breath here. Your next inhale, Om, left leg lifts up, reaches back. Exhaling, long, slowly rounding forward. Draw in your bandhas, your locks here. Om, reach up and out. Long. One more cycle, Om. Long. Pause for a breath in. Exhale, float, left foot forward, open up. Virabhadrasana to take your time. So again, we come from the mind, so we want to be reaching forward. We want to have that same energy of back hands. You stack shoulders over the hips. An equal weight coming into both feet. Feel that tail scoop under. Again, so bringing up the squeeze of the pelvic floor. We are strong and stable, just like a warrior here. A warrior of truth, a warrior of trust, of strength. Om. Let your next inhale, flip left palm, reach it forward. And your exhale floats you back. Reverse warrior, bending through the right elbow, pressing that tail under. Om. Long. Notice if we're punching in the lower right ribs, can we breathe length into the right side even though we're lifting up and back with the left? Can we be even more soft in the face here, just breathing into your own strength, into this beautiful body you arrived here with, the home that you live in. Om. Long. One more breath in, with a smile. Exhale, hands come down to your mat. Pause in your low lunge. And we come into pyramid, floating right foot in about halfway. And again, making sure that the soles of the feet connect firmly. So if the feet are very close, that's okay. And again, we want to have that solid connection, either with blocks or the hips, and inhale, we lift halfway up. We have a flat back, drawing. If we're without the blocks, let the hands come to the hips. Pull that left hip back, right hip forward. One more breath in. And now as we exhale, slowly we fold. Hands again, do something solid here as we can feel release in the shoulders and the head. Same energy of the upper body here as we do in our forward fold. So head is heavy, shoulders are heavy. Om. Long. One more breath in. With your exhale, right foot meets the left at the top of the mat. Long. Om, halfway lift. Long. Fold. Om, sweep it up and hold here. Your strength in your down dog and your low body. The lightness in your heart. The openness here to receive that trust. You continue to cultivate that on your breath. Trust in what is. Trust that you're in the right place, in the right moment. There's nowhere else you need to be other than this inhale. One more breath in. As we exhale, we release hands down by our side for Tadasana posture. So again, bringing about that strength, but also that softness. We turn the hands, now palms face towards our back side. We soften in the arms, even a soft bend in the elbow here, but we're still strong in the shoulders, drawing down the back. So even though we keep that strength of our upper body, we bring a bend into the knees, not quite a chair, but it's more of a soft bend, but we're strong in the legs, so squeezing them in towards one another. And on our next inhale, as if we have ribbons around our wrists and our arms are heavy, slowly the inhale floats arms up, so have a bend in the elbows and the wrists, and as the exhale, slowly our puppet strings release. So we flow with the breath. Long. Continue at your pace with your breath. And we all have a drishti focus. So one pointed gaze, about 5 or 6 feet out in front of you, something stable. Let everything else around it blur. We begin to add the feet into this movement. So on your next inhale, as hands float up, so do heels. Long, slowly we lower. Notice if we just collapse immediately into the heels, we can begin to slow this movement down with the breath. Long. We're not getting anywhere. We're embracing the journey. Om. Long. Soft in the face. The connection of the tongue, important here in the balance and in your flow. And so we rock on the heels, hands press back, open the chest, toes lift and spread. All one movement, we inhale, Om, floating up, wrists to shoulders. Long, slowly lower, rock back, open chest. Your pace with your breath. Legs are engaged the whole time, even though there's a softness and surrender in the body. Om. Long. And your ujjayi, whispering breath, engage your strength. And also invite that surrender and release on the exhale. Om. 2 more cycles. Om. Long. Om. Long. Pause here. Let the palms face forward, and we take our chair here with the feet apart, tailbone tucked in. We're opening through the chest. Looks like you might have a sway in that low back. Can we really engage that tail to tuck under? Really engage our root energy locks, squeezing up the pelvic floor, drawing navel into rib cage. Inhale, arms reach forward. We exhale, we slowly come all the way down to the mat. Maybe heels lift up for a little bit more of a challenge. This is uncomfortable on the knees. Just make your way down any way possible. Maybe we pause here for a little bit of a balance as we draw knees forward, stack shoulders over hips. Maybe hands to heart center. A little more of a challenge when our legs are apart. Here we are, one more breath in. Exhale, we release, come to the mat. Right foot to the inside of the left thigh. We find a twist here. Crossing hand over, bringing right hand out at a 45-degree angle from the hip joint. We inhale, we lift, peel heart to the sky. As we exhale, long, bend through that elbow, gaze under the arm, twisting down and around, wringing ourselves out. Each inhale, fill up as much breath as you can take in. Exhale, wring it out. Continue at your pace with your breath. Long. It's a very powerful stretch to release toxins, stagnant energy. We're massaging our kidneys and our adrenal glands. We're rejuvenating the organs that are governed by Muladhara chakra. Long. We want to make sure that the hand's not directly behind us. Instead, it's more at an angle. So the twist comes from you bending through the elbow and gazing underneath the arms. So your hands out. Long. Wring it out. Let it go for one more cycle. And then let your next inhale bring you back to center, lift hands up to the sky. As we exhale, we hinge forward, fold Janu Shirshasana. Let the hands slide back in towards the body so we can round through the shoulders, release through head and neck. We have the head dangling out in space. We also have the option to stack blocks at any level here to allow something solid for head to rest. So any level that may work for you. Long. Feel that connection with the forehead here. Notice how that might ground this posture even more for you. Om. Long. Slowly, hands walk back up, and we find our twist on the other side. So, opposite foot comes in. And this hand on the knee helps to lift us up and open through the chest. Shoulders draw back. Breathe from heart center. And as we exhale again, wring it out, gaze under the shoulders. So there's a towel or a rag here at core center. We're actively squeezing and wringing it out here. Take in as much breath as you can with each inhale. Om. Lam. Rejuvenating opposite side of the body here. Om. Lam. Om. Lam. Take one more full cycle. Om. Lam. And letting your next inhale bring you to center, lifting hands up to a V, elongating side body and spine. As we exhale, leading with the heart, we slowly round forward. And again, providing that height of blocks that works for you, and letting the hands draw back so we're not reaching. Right? We're not trying to get anywhere other than where we are. We find acceptance in our yoga postures and acceptance in our own body. We are balanced in our Muladhara chakra. So with this acceptance comes trust that you're in the right place. That you don't need to be anywhere different or anybody different than who you are. Realizing that yoga asanas or postures are not how your body looks, but how you feel. So how do these blocks with the connection of forehead feel to you? How does that create more sense of surrender and acceptance into what is? Om. Lam. And take one more inhale. One more exhale. And slowly come out of this posture. We're going to end the class at the wall, with legs up the wall. So almost a walking meditation, keeping the same breath and same mindfulness of your practice. Slowly bring your mat to one of the walls. And the way we make our way up into our legs up the wall, we sit to one side with our shoulder and hips hugging the wall. We come onto our backs, and then we swing the legs around. Now, in this process, we might come away from the wall, so then kind of scooching your hips and tailbone so they're snug against the wall, or at least into a comfortable position, but know that we are trying to get close into the wall. And if you have tightness in the backs of the leg, that's okay. Let the knees bend. You want to be in a comfortable position here. Hands rest, palms facing down. Maybe one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest, maybe on the hips, maybe out to the sides, connecting with the ground. And of course, making adjustments to body, clothing. It feels good here, so you can have permission to just settle in that place of comfort and complete release. And Lam, that's such a grounding inversion here. No effort at all. Breath at its own cycle, effortless. Allowing Mother Earth to be like two large hands here holding you, cradling you, nourishing you. Om and Lam. We're balanced in our Muladhara chakra, in a sense of peace, sense of aliveness, being able to relax and let go and trust. We have patience, acceptance towards ourselves and those around us. We're at peace with what is, even in the midst of challenge. Even in the midst of struggle, even in the midst of joy, we're so grounded into ourselves and to the present moment. We are able to live in the present. That's why when we practice our yoga, and we honor and take care of the body, of this home, with a balanced physical state, Muladhara chakra. Om and Lam. And this calmness, this groundedness to just wash over you with the effortless rhythms of the breath. Again, to welcome movement into hands and feet. And just letting knees slide in towards the chest. And shins come in, wrap the arms around knees or shins, and just give yourself that gentle squeeze of thanks for taking this time for yourself and for your yoga practice. Just roll over to the side of your choice. Just being mindful that the lower arm supports the head and neck. You can even Use the feet to kind of push us away from the wall slightly if that's more comfortable. You want to be completely relaxed here with knees resting on the earth. Wherever we are, we have that support of the lower arm on the underneath the head, so the head's not hanging out and stays there. Just notice. Basic goal for the first chakra is to activate your feeling consciousness. When you really feel, you can tune into an experience in your body. By tuning into these experiences on your yoga mat, you're no longer in your mind, you're in the present. As your feeling awareness opens up and you are able to maintain it, you begin to relax. As we relax here at the end of our practice, we feel and we notice the change that has occurred, the evolution in your practice. Feeling that sense of security, of groundedness and stability. Om and Lam. Knowing that when we awaken and balance our Muladhara chakra, we begin to experience this feeling of spirit or breath as it lives in our matter or in our body. You may all know the necessity to breathe, to stay alive, as we have proven in our Western science, but here we feel it in the moment. So knowing that our spirit lives in not only the matter of our body, but all of our behavior is directed by the spirit. And the spirit within our physical bodies, or this energy of breath, or this sense of feeling in this moment, we begin to balance, we begin to heal, we begin to grow, cultivate strength, empowerment. Om and Lam. With this awareness, you're able to trust the process, trust the moment, trust that you are exactly where you need to be in this body, in this journey. Om, Lam. Slowly making your way up to a comfortable seat, facing in towards the middle of the room. Letting fingertips come out to the side, that energy of that yearning down towards the earth. So again, if the knees come up above the hips, be sure to bring the hips up onto a block or blocks. Bringing about that strength of the core, that essence or spirit of Tadasana. Om and Lam. So some affirmations that we just honor here at the end of practice that may speak to you. They're associated with Muladhara chakra. I have the right to be me, just exactly as I am. I'm willing and able to release old patterns of fear and insecurity, to live with love and joy now in the moment. Trust the process of my life to unfold for my highest good and greatest joy. Om, Lam. And inhale slowly, we sweep arms up to the sky to collect that positive energy, that collective energy we created together. We exhale long to heart center. The thumbs rest on breastbone, shoulders melt down the back, chin falls to chest. Again, bow into ourselves with thanks and gratitude for being present with yourself, for taking this time for yourself, for this opportunity to be here and to learn, to grow. And ask yourself how you might take this experience off your mat into the rest of your week. Greater sense of groundedness, maybe it was an affirmation, maybe it's just simply your awareness in your own standing postures. How might we be standing when we're doing the dishes or brushing our teeth? We work on our feet. What is our posture? So maybe just bringing that essence or spirit of Tadasana off of your mat into your daily life, just to notice. So we seal in this experience, we seal in this knowledge. One chant of Om. Together we inhale. Slowly, thumbs float to third eye. As you honor that spirit, that light within yourself, within your community of yogis here around you, with all living things, we bow together and say Namaste.
Namaste.
Om Shanti, peace. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Thank you.
I always say this when we do those twists, very, very cleansing, not only for the adrenals or kidneys, but all our organs. It's a very rinsing, one of the more powerful twists that you can do in yoga. So similar to that of receiving a deep tissue massage, so you truly do release a lot of toxins in that practice. So be mindful to drink a lot of water. So 3 liters a day at the minimum to rinse that out. If we don't drink water, then what happens is those toxins get stirred up and then they go back into the bloodstream. And if we don't have the water to rinse it out, to have that last step of the cleansing process, that toxins that was released can relocate to other areas of the body. You can get headaches, you can get soreness, you can get sick. So drink water.